Hi everyone and welcome to my second Valentine's Day instalment of the week. So today we're going to talk about Valentine's Day gift ideas, and I've actually had a really hard time narrowing stuff down for this video. It's been really difficult. I didn't want to kind of do the obvious kind of, mentioning flowers, chocolate, underwear, that kind of thing, because I just thought they were really obvious choices. And I will also confess that I kind of think chocolates is a bit meh. I'm not the biggest fan of flowers because I just think, they're nice for a few days and then they die. So I think candles make a really good gift instead of flowers, if I'm being honest. I haven't actually got some of the ones I'm about to mention here to show you because I'm still waiting on them to arrive. But Yankee Candle do the fresh cut roses candle. That's a really great gift, I think, because it's kind of like buying someone flowers, but it lasts longer. The scent kind of throws everywhere. And this video is kind of not necessarily just for guys, because I know there are guys that watch my channel thinking about what Valentine's Day gift to buy your girlfriends or your wives or whatever. But sometimes kind of like even just friends buy each other Valentine's Day presents. I had a friend who years ago was single and she kind of was having a really hard time about it, and I bought her a Valentine's Day present and a card just because I thought kind of it might cheer her up a little bit. So some people might do that, and I know some people this year are kind of particularly into the Valentines thing, so maybe that might be something for you as well. Or if you're buying it for your girlfriend, then these are just a few options. I haven't got tons here though, and they are kind of a little bit within the same category just because, as I said, I really struggled with ideas. And the first thing I want to quickly mention is the necklace that I'm wearing right now. And I don't know how well you can see, so I am just going to zoom in, although the light's probably going to make it look a little bit funny. But this necklace is actually from a website called mynamenecklace.com. They do take a while to arrive, that is something to mention, but they're just these kind of gold discs that you can have your names put on. There's no way that the camera's going to pick up on the names, but it's got my name and it's got my boyfriend's name on it. You can also have them blank, which is that way, and you can have a few discs if you wanted to do that as well. But I love this necklace. I think it sits kind of in a really pretty place. I think it's really lovely. Every time I wear it, people ask me where it's from, and every time I kind of have a picture on Instagram or in a video, people ask me where it's from. So I wanted to just address that and mention that that would be a great Valentine's Day gift. But probably something that's a little bit late for me to mention now because their shipping does take a while. I don't think they're based in the UK. I think maybe they're based in the US, I'm not sure. But really pretty. I've had a few kind of personalised items from them, and you can personalise everything. My name necklace was from them. Really good. Really recommend it. Then for, like I mentioned, candle gifts. Those Yankee ones, they always do really great Valentine's Day ones that I think you can do kind of in place of flowers. I would prefer that personally, but flowers are nice. They are. But I've also got this lovely one here from Neom, and you probably think like that's not a very romantic gift, but who wants the kind of just constant cliches of like chocolate and underwear? That underwear is probably something that you're going to only wear that underwear for about one night a year. Might not be your taste. Generally, I find men tend to have sluttier taste in underwear than women do. So I thought this candle would be a lovely option, and because it's quite an expensive candle, it's something that you wouldn't necessarily buy for yourself, which I think is always lovely. It looks really pretty, and it's the happiness candle, which again I think kind of you need to think outside the box in terms of how you're going to tie things in to be romantic. Happiness, and then you can write in your card that you've brought me happiness and blah blah blah, or a little gift tag on it saying because you make me happy, here's the happiness candle type of thing. It's thoughtful. But this is what the actual candle looks like, really just stylish and white, and it smells amazing. It's supposed to be white neroli, mimosa and lemon. It smells beautiful. It kind of almost smells like like fresh green outdoorsiness, but with a hint of lemon. It's beautiful. I can't wait to burn that. I looked at it and I thought my mum really likes neon candles, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, I might give that to her, and then I smelled it and I was like, nope, I'm keeping that. So that's for the candle, and like I mentioned, the Yankee Fresh Cut Roses one again would make a really nice kind of, I didn't buy you flowers, I bought you this instead type of thing, because I think it's a little bit just a little bit different. But by all means, flowers are a great idea. white lilies and white roses together are my favourite combo. Then for fragrances, I've picked two that are a little bit more out there, and then two that I think would be just a good universal option. This one is from, I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce the brand, SWD. It's She Who Dares. Yeah, of course. I know that. Why did I do? I'm being really slow today. But this is slightly more grown up for fragrance. I think it's something that's probably more to someone's taste if you like something a little bit more grown up. If you like Chanel No. 5 and that kind of thing, which, you know, I always try and make myself like because it's so grown up and ladylike, but it's just not me. And this is what the bottle looks like. I think it's really cute, and it does just really smell like Chanel No. 5 to me. It's got that kind of very ladylike scent, but the lid keeps coming off. So that would be a nice option for someone who kind of likes those more grown up scents, or if it is someone who's a little bit older as well, you know, I don't know, maybe you could buy your mum Valentine's Day gifts. I don't know kind of what people might want to do that. This one I could not mention, and it is the Marc Jacobs Decadence perfume. This isn't a perfume that I think will be to everyone's taste because it's quite warm, not your average Marc Jacobs fragrance. It's warm and almost leathery, really, really decadent smelling. There's no other way to describe it. But the bottle of it is just the most beautiful thing you have ever seen. I mean, the little handbag is just so pretty. But in terms of fragrance, kind of, it's probably one that if your girlfriend or wife or whatever likes things like the Zara Oriental perfume, things that are a little bit more vanilla-y, a little bit warmer, then this would be a good option, but not necessarily a universal choice. But the two here I've got that I want to recommend probably are more universal choices. The first one is actually what I'm wearing today, and it is Stella by Stella McCartney. Very fresh floral rose. Every time I wear this, I get compliments. It's very similar to Paul Smith's Rose, but in my opinion it's nicer, a little bit more complex of a scent. But every time I wear this, I get compliments from guys. I've actually had people kind of stop me in the street to ask what I'm wearing. My hair today, just like, what is, it just looks horrible, doesn't it? Whatever, we'll ignore. Really, really lovely. It's not the most inexpensive, but it is just beautiful. The bottle lasts ages. I've had this for ages, but you can get the smallest size. And this would be a great gift if you don't necessarily know what someone likes. I think it's kind of quite a crowd-pleasing fragrance, if that makes sense. And then another one that I think is a nice option is Juicy Couture's. I think this is Viva La Juicy. I always get mixed up with their names, but the bottle of it is beautiful. And this is just a light floral. It's a very kind of inoffensive, not at all in your face, light, easy to wear fragrance I think most women would like, and I think the packaging of it's really sweet as well. The little Valentine's Day bow, and perfume's always a good option for Valentine's Day present. I've always got a perfume that's kind of next on my list, but if you're not like that, those are some good options. And then the last options that I want to talk you through are books. Again, some of these kind of have a bit of thought behind them, and I think will just make nice presents. The first one is this, and it's Love Letters of Great Men. And those of you who are Sex and the City fans, it's the one that features in the first movie. It's kind of a whole thing between Kerry and Big, and it's a really romantic book because it's just collections of kind of famous love letters of famous men throughout the years. So there's people in it like Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, although I don't know how romantic that one is because that didn't end all, did it? Alexander Pope, who I'm not sure who that is, but he's written letters to 3 different women in here. I think there's like one in here that's, yeah, Napoleon. Just really lovely. I have read it, but it was a really long time ago. I might have to have a little reread, but like Oscar Wilde and people like that. And just really lovely because if you're someone who, you know, isn't the most romantic, but you want something that shows your affection, I think this is a really lovely option to kind of give someone and be like, you know, I might not write you a love letter, but here you go type of thing. I just think it's a really lovely romantic present. My boyfriend actually bought me this for my birthday, although I had mentioned like 12 times that I wanted it, so maybe that doesn't count so much, but I think that would be a really lovely Valentine's Day gift. Then I have this one, and this might be a little bit tricky to get hold of, and it is a little bit expensive, but I wanted to mention it because I think it is an amazing gift, and it is the Christian Louboutin Collector's Book. This weighs so much, it's huge, but that's what it looks like. God, it really is heavy. And it opens up and it is just the most stunning thing you've ever seen. First of all, it opens up and it has like this little display thing going on. So you open this part and I don't know how well you can see, and it does that. Is that not like the most gorgeous thing ever? And then inside it has loads and loads of beautiful photography of shoes and kind of the history. And if you have someone who likes Christian Louboutin, who likes shoes, this would be an amazing, amazing gift. I think it's probably one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. I think I got it for Christmas a few years ago. You can find it on eBay and online, but they're probably really expensive now because I think it was just a limited edition run that they did. But I'll try and find somewhere online and link it, because great, great Valentine's Day gift. You will be a very well rewarded boyfriend, I should hope, if you buy someone that, because it's a great book. Then this one is a more recent one, and I took the cover of this because I think this image is nicer, but it's the Dita Von Teese beauty book. And I just think it kind of has a little bit of a Valentine's Day feel to it, in how kind of the images are and how sexy it is, and it's kind of all about being, you know, this amazing goddess. And I think it would just make a really, really lovely gift for someone who likes beauty and who likes that kind of thing. Obviously most of the things I mention are going to be beauty related, because let's face it, this is a beauty channel. But like I said, jewellery I think is always a nice option. I struggle with jewellery just because I'm really, really picky with jewellery, and I'm not massively keen on when people buy me jewellery, because I know this sounds really ungrateful, but I just rarely like it. So, but if you know that there's something that they want, but two places that I would recommend that I think do really great jewellery are Warren James, really, really inexpensive, really decent jewellery. They have some really pretty things in there. And I like Pandora's jewellery, but I just think it kind of can be a little bit of a cliche. Every Valentine's Day you go out and you see just queues of men in the Pandora shop buying charms, and it's nice, like it is nice, but I just think it's a bit of a cliche, and I would rather have something like this that's a little bit different. But nonetheless, Pandora is great. I love their rings especially, they're my favourite. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it wasn't better. I kind of feel like I've disappointed myself, but I really struggled to find things that I thought would make good gifts. It was really hard. One thing that I did want to mention was the Body Shop actually have really lovely gifts for Valentine's Day. They do, they're doing a different version of white musk at the moment. I think it's like black musk. And last year they did the red one. I wore the red one loads last year. I think I might have even used it up. But that's a good option to always look for as well, something a little bit different. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what your favourite Valentine's Day present was, or if you've got any great ideas for Valentine's Day gifts. And I will see you next time. Bye!